My beloved child, breathe deeply and feel this moment shift within you. My nearness isn't a theory for your mind to debate. It's a living presence surrounding you now. That ache in your chest isn't punishment. It's a doorway I've opened so you can finally come closer. You don't need to hide from me. I already see through the questions you've been too afraid to whisper, down to the trembling desire beneath your walls. You belong to me fully, eternally, and within that belonging, nothing can remove you from my love. There's more written in your story than the echoes of shame that haunt your nights. Even in the moments you thought I'd turn away, I never looked elsewhere. I've caught every tear before it fell, remembered every hope you thought had faded. These fragments are not your failure. They're the evidence of my rescue already unfolding. You ask if your flaws insult my holiness. Listen closely, my grace is not fragile. Your vulnerability does not threaten me. It invites me. The courage to be honest in your weakness is the very gate through which your freedom walks. If you grow still enough, you might feel warmth in your chest, peace softening your shoulders. That's not imagination. That's me, drawing near, teaching you a safety no world can offer. Let yourself lean in, even trembling. You are not alone. Place your hand over your heart and feel it rise, steady, persistent, alive. Each beat is my reminder. You are still chosen. The world may have called you broken, but I call you becoming. Yesterday's failures cannot rewrite what I've already spoken over you. My voice cuts through the lies that have tried to cage you. The enemy has replayed your darkest memories, try and convince you you're unworthy. But today, breathe again, this air is new. You are walking out of the storm into my relentless truth. Your shame is not your name. Your story is not over. Open what you've kept sealed. Let me enter those hidden rooms of your heart where dreams still wait. I am gentle, patient, and nearer than your next breath. So now, let this word settle. You are loved, you are chosen, you are seen. If this truth stirred something deep within you, type 9191 and claim the peace that has already begun within your chest. My beloved, I do not demand your trust. I invite it with gentleness that will not fade. I draw near again. You don't need to build walls against me. My presence is never a threat. It is the soft pulse that restores what pain once fractured. You've asked, if you are so close, why do I still struggle? Hear this clearly. The heaviness you feel is not my displeasure. It is a sound of transformation. Old lies breaking as new truth begins to breathe inside you. That friction is freedom in motion. Yes, sometimes the first steps toward liberty feel heavier, not lighter, because your soul is relearning how to walk unchained. Don't retreat now into the old comfort of numbness. You are standing on the edge of something sacred. Hope is stirring beneath your fatigue, pressing gently against resignation. Let it rise. Even when fear shouts loud, let trust whisper stronger. Stay with me. You haven't missed anything. Your moment is now. Listen to your breath. Each inhale carries a truth you've long forgotten. I am not abandoned. I am not my mistakes. Whisper aloud, even if your voice trembles, I am loved. I am chosen. I belong. Every syllable breaks another link in the chain. Don't silence your shaking. It is a sound of life returning. I honor your trembling obedience. In your surrender, I am forming strength you never knew existed. You are stepping into a season where your scars will no longer shame you. They will speak of healing that defied reason. Feel me steadying you even now. You've been taught to measure worth by what you achieve, but I measure greatness by your courage to stay open, to keep surrendering when it hurts. Remain here, in this stillness, for I am about to show you something radiant, the holy courage it takes to hope again. You mistaken lingering pain for unfinished healing. But child, that ache is only the echo of what's leaving you. So breathe and let peace replace the fight within. You are healing, even now. If this word found you at the edge of giving up, type 1212 as a declaration. I will not retreat. I still believe. My beloved child, healing does not erase the wound. it redeems it. Every scar becomes a doorway where my mercy shines through. The pain you once feared to revisit is now being rewritten by grace. Each time you invite me into that shadowed memory, the sting weakens. Light enters what once was locked in sorrow. Your honesty is sacred. It is a key that opens new seasons of awakening. One day soon, you'll look back and realize the places you call defeat were actually the soil of your resurrection. So reach for me right where you feel weakest. I will not withdraw. I will fill what you offer. You've been searching for something that holds when everything else shifts, an anchor that doesn't dissolve with the storm. So here it is, the promise your heart can build upon. My presence will outlast every disappointment, every delay, every storm. When circumstances shout lack, my provision whispers louder and it never runs dry. Even now, unseen doors are trembling on their hinges. This very week, someone will speak words that mirror your secret prayers. You will recognize my hand in it, not coincidence, but confirmation. You are not foolish for believing. You are not naive for hoping. Your faith, though imperfect, moves heaven. You walk among those who risked everything to trust, and they found that I always finish what I begin. Be real with me. Tell me what hurts, what confuses, what keeps you awake at night. I am not startled by your doubt. I welcome it, for honesty dissolves the walls the enemy tried to build between us. When you give me your raw, unguarded heart, you draw closer to the destiny I planted in you before time began. This is how transformation truly happens. Moment by moment, surrender by surrender, truth applied in silence. You are not who you were last season. Let that revelation push back against resignation. You are not stuck. Child, you are being equipped in the storm. Prepare for authority after it. Every lie about your worth is crumbling. Courage is awakening from its long sleep. You are being shaped, not despite your journey, but through it. Lift your eyes now. The story isn't over. I am not finished. If this word felt written for you, type 5151 as a quiet act of faith, a whisper that says, I still trust you in the storm, my beloved child. There's still more I must reveal. The story of your becoming is not yet complete, and what lies ahead carries beauty you have not imagined. When the world grows loud with pressure, demanding answers you cannot yet give, I draw near in the quiet. Even when expectations press heavily on your chest, I remain steady, unshaken, close. I see every effort, every unseen act of kindness, every intention born from love that no one else applauds. Breathe now. Feel the rise and fall of your chest as proof of my presence, as real as the air you inhale. I hear your sighs when you think no one notices. When weariness lingers like morning fog, I become your gentle sunlight, dispersing the heaviness with warmth and promise. Not one day slips past my attention. Not one tear escapes my sight. My compassion does not fade, and my faithfulness does not waver with time or change. You have wondered if I will ever step in, if perhaps I miss your silent longing. But I tell you, I am never late. I never overlook what touches your heart. Even when you lose your way inside your own story, I remain the constant thread holding it all together. I guide with patience, shaping your spirit in ways that time will one day make clear. You are not abandoned in uncertainty. You are sheltered under my calm gaze. I see how you measure yourself by progress, compare your pace with others, and feeling lesser for it. But child, you're not defined by milestones or applause. I have given you a rhythm all your own, a divine pace where rest is as holy as movement. Your worth is not found in achievement, but in your quiet yes to meet each day. So exhale the pressure to prove, and inhale the truth that you are fully cherished, nothing required. When anxiety crowds your thoughts or disappointment catches you off guard, come to me, not as your last resort, but your first response. Let those moments become sacred invitations, not walls of shame. I delight in your honest questions, in your trembling prayers, in your raw sincerity. There is nothing too tangled, too fearful, or too small for my listening heart. Stay close, little one. The best is not behind you. It is unfolding within you. If this word touched a deep place in you, type 9292 as a quiet act of surrender, a whisper that says, I still believe you are working in the silence. My beloved child, even your quietest pleas for peace reaches me. The faint hopes you barely dare to voice stir my compassion anew. Rest now in the knowing that I am attentive, even to the longings that have not yet found their words. Some days, your only invitation is to simply be, unhurried, unjudged, unforced, laid down for a moment, the heavy burden of fixing, striving, proving. Let the rhythm of your breath remind you, life is not a performance to perfect, but a gift to receive. I am teaching you to find me not only in sacred places, but in ordinary ones, in laughter around your table, in the stillness before sleep, in kindness exchanged without applause. My goodness runs quietly through the threads of your every day, even when your eyes have not yet adjusted to see it. You have wondered if you are strong enough for what's ahead, or wise enough to love others with grace. Hear me, child. My strength is not measured by your capacity, but by my commitment to hold you. I do not tire of you leaning on me. Even when the days repeat, I do not grow weary of your dependence. I am honored each time you choose to trust again. Receive now what cannot be earned, favor unconditioned by perfection, mercy that never depletes. When it feels as though your prayers echo unanswered or your devotion disappears into the quiet, remember, I see not one sincere act of kindness, not one whispered surrender, not one tear of faith goes unnoticed. I gather them all like sacred seeds. Nothing in my garden is wasted. Every moment bears fruit in its appointed time. Even patience, my dear one, is a fragrance that reaches me. I know the tug within you, that restless urge to control outcomes, to know the future before it unfolds. But release that impossible weight. You were never meant to carry it. You are not called to foresee every detail. You are called to trust the hands that already hold tomorrow. The path ahead is not random. I have walked before you into it, preparing both the way and your heart to meet what waits with grace. So rest your spirit. You are not behind. You are right where I am. If this message softens something inside you, type 8484 as your silent yes, your way of saying, I will breathe and trust again. My beloved child, the freedom I offer is not freedom from challenge, but freedom within it. Freedom from the crushing weight of self-reliance. When you loosen your grip, space opens for grace to surprise you. Doors begin to shift, hearts begin to reconcile, and strength quietly renews where weakness once dwelled. I know how deeply you care for those you love, how their choices and struggles sometimes weigh heavier on you than your own. You long to shield them, to rewrite their pain, but hear this truth. My care for them is deeper than yours could ever be. I am present in every place your hands cannot reach, moving where your words cannot go. Entrust them to me. I am their shelter and your steady assurance that no prayer you breathe on their behalf goes unnoticed. Let your mornings begin not in anxious striving, but in sacred pause. Even a moment, your feet touching the ground, your first breath of awareness, can become an altar of gratitude. Whisper thanks for life, for those you love, for mercy hidden in the ordinary. These simple thank yous will root you when storms arise, reminding you of the quiet constancy of my goodness. You are learning, beloved, to see through new eyes, to delight in what I provide afresh each day, to let wonder return where worry once lived. Every longing for clarity and every ache for understanding is not a step away from me, but a step toward me. I am found even in your confusion, closer than your uncertainty, shaping patience within your soul. The unwritten chapters of your life do not trouble me. I am the author still writing. Every delay, every detour, holds purpose beyond what you can yet perceive. Walk forward not because you're sure of the outcome, but because you are sure of my heart. That assurance is your compass, your unfailing guide. And when your thoughts begin to spiral, when fear multiplies and your heart feels heavy with 1,000 unanswerable questions, pause, breathe deeply, Feel my nearness returning like sunlight after rain. My presence is not fragile. It does not withdraw when you stumble or grow restless. It is the one constant that steadies you through every unraveling. So rest now, child of my keeping. You do not walk alone, nor do you carry the world's weight. The unseen hand guiding you is mine, patient, kind, and endlessly faithful. If this word brought calm to your heart, type 5656 as your quiet affirmation. Your way of saying, I choose trust over tension.